everyone, and welcome to the Lines in Tarot. Today we will be doing a reading.
Astro.
As everyone knows and has been seeing, if you follow me on Twitter, I've just been in love with Astro's new comeback. Astro has been a group that I've been a fan of for a while, but I've been a quiet stan of Astro. So I kind of wanted to get into more readings by them. I did predict their first win with All Night. And I also have recently predicted their second win with Knock. And that was only in a tweet though. So it's on my Lines in Tarot Twitter page. And I tweeted that my prediction is that they're going to win an award for Knock. And they did. So, both of my predictions for Astro came true, and I just wanted to get more into Astro, have a little more Astro on my page. So that's what we're going to go ahead and get into. I'm going to try to go through the members as well when I get the chance to. Alright, so before I get started, make sure you hit that like button if you like Astro. Comment your favorite song from them, and let's get started. I'm actually not going to start with this tarot. Let me go ahead and start with an oracle deck and just see what the overall energy for Astro will be. Yeah, just in general, I guess. What's their overall energy? Mountain, stand your ground. So overall, like right now, that kind of energy I'm getting from Astro is things still aren't gonna be necessarily easy, but Astro, it's going to come. Like, good things are coming to Astro. But what I'm also feeling, what is this? Learn from spiritual experiences. Yeah, what I'm also feeling is that they're going to have to continue to work really hard. If they need to keep pushing for the things that they want. She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. Yeah, this is for them. We also have Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted, and as well as Lord, take charge with authority. So this is one of those things where they have an opportunity. Like, they are basically what's the word? Not landslide. It's kind of when you're being projected upwards. They're kind of skyrocketing into their own fame right now. They're in a time where this is the time where they need to promote harder than ever. And I do see them actually doing that. But yeah, this is definitely a time where they need to be promoting as much as they possibly can. They need to be dropping all kinds of versions of Knock. Like I said, which I see them doing, making sure that all of the members are occupied and have a job during this time, because this is going to be a very popular time for Astro. This is going to be a time where they're going to be very wanted. So I'm not sure exactly how much they'll continue to win, but they are really growing very fast right now. This is a time where they really should, their company should really take advantage of any and all opportunities that come knocking at their door, pun intended, but yeah, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna pull another oracle card from my, by the way, this deck I'm using here is my Angels and Ancestors oracle cards, and the one I'm about to use now is my Sacred Travelers oracle card. So this is basically, I just want to see how this deck is going to tell me things are going for them, or will be going. What will their travel be like? Okay. We start off with view from above, so it's kind of like the dove. So yes, it's like for Astro, they're going to be elevated. They're definitely going to be elevated. Far away places, get ready for new horizons. Yep. So their group is going to be growing. They're going to, their status is going to be elevated. They will be requested overseas and such. Okay. We have discovering truth, and we also have you can overcome anything. Now these both were in reverse. So there may be a little, like, there's a possible chance of a blockage happening. So the members need to be very careful during this time of their own personal growth, that they don't block their own, their own blessings. Like, they have to be careful, because see, usually when you become more famous, sometimes idols are so used to acting a certain way, when they feel like they're not really going anywhere. But as they're becoming more famous, more eyes are going to be on them. And so even if they do or don't do anything wrong, there are going to be people who will be nitpicking, or people who are going to try to set something up for things to go wrong for them. So they should be, oh, I didn't mean to put those back, but they should be very careful on maintaining their image through this time of growth. They need to be very careful about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what is going to be some of the biggest events to happen to Astro. I'm going to probably also use tarot for this, but what are going to be the biggest events to happen to Astro? The next biggest events. Okay. Nostalgia. Was that in reverse? I don't know. Poverty. Okay, so there, I don't know. Oh, sorry, my oven. I don't know how much money their company has. Isolation stamina. You know what's interesting? Once they, with nostalgia, poverty in reverse, isolation stamina, I'm seeing them growing, gaining some money, but I'm also seeing, because of their growth, they may be, end up being outcasted by other, disharmony, other groups and companies. Because I was going to say, I feel like once they start to grow and people are realizing they're going to grow, they're going to start being blocked. So by bigger companies, they're going to start blocking Astro's chances to be on TV, trying to set up things, kind of like how they did with BTS, where, setting people to ask odd questions, or setting people to set Astro up for scandals and things like that. Optimism, responsibility. Some things that may have been done in the past they're going to have to come out, because I think that there may be people who are going to dig up some stuff on them once they start to become popular. The stuff may or may not have happened. I don't know what kind of scandal. I only know of one scandal that they have been in, and I'll touch on that when I do an Unwoo solo reading, which I'm going to try to do next, which is a scandal where apparently Unwoo had told written to a fan, that he wanted to see them in a sexy black dress and meet them in an alleyway. Some mess like that. I did a quick reading for my own personal self. It did not seem like that was true. But it also seemed like from his point of view, that he felt like there was no way to disprove it, so he's just taking on that burden. So I'm going to actually do a full reading, recorded reading on Unwoo and his scandal, and basically go more into detail on that on camera. All right, so optimism and responsibility is here. So it does seem like there will be some things that will be brought back up to attention. So especially with fans, and if Astro starts to get into the way of other bigger groups or companies, or groups from bigger companies, that's when you'll probably see a rise of older past scandals come to play, that they may have to address. But we have optimism here and taking responsibility. So it may only be, conflict. So it may only be a problem temporarily before it's fixed. Will it be fixed? That's a question. Will they overcome it? Something flips open the deck. I read marriage as manage, so I'm going to say that it's like, yes, they'll manage. They'll manage. They'll be okay. They may take a blow, but, not a heavy one. They'll be scooped out of there. They may also have another company come and back them, or somebody comes and backs them. So we don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, like a savior of some sort. Okay, so I'm going to go into one last question. I guess more detail on exactly, you know, what's overall, like, what's Astro's career about to be looking like. Like, I want to know basically, is their career looking good from here on out? You know, is it going to be stagnant for a while? Will it flop? You know, will they come, you know, do good and then flop? Will they do like only a little bit good and then go back to normal? Like, I just want to know, like, where is Astro's career kind of gonna be going? I saw 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so I'm kind of excited about that. But let's go ahead and see where the heck, how's Astro's career going to be? How's their career going to be? How's their career going to go? Okay. Okay. Hmm. I mean, this is all good. Of course, you know, um, yeah, they're going to get, I guess I'll pull one more card. Oh God, I hope nobody gets sick. But basically, this is all pretty good. I do see them building a very passionate fan base. I do see things getting a lot more difficult for them to manage, though. Like, for them, it will start to get heavier, like workloads heavier. It's going to be more difficult for them to manage basically everything that they're doing, their jobs, balancing, working as a group, working separately, all of their schedules clashing. But I do see them earning a lot of money from this. I hope a lot of new projects are going to be born from this. In their career, like, there's going to be a lot more things coming for them, and new ideas, new projects that Astro will start up. And that will be almost the end of one cycle. Eventually they do start to learn. I don't know why I feel like this is like another half of the year, and next half of the year. So it's like first half of the year, you know, probably the next few months or 6 months, and then another 6 months. That's just what I'm feeling. It's like, they learn to sort of balance everything that they have on their plate. Then more opportunities seem to come to, you know, more doors open up for them. And then we also have the Star. And this is definitely, again, them skyrocketing again to more popularity. So this could be another comeback, either sometime later on this year or like the early beginnings of next year. So, you know, this could be another comeback that is actually going to be another hit. But at the same time, I'm seeing either this is somebody else getting sick or another injury. So I really hope that doesn't happen. But I feel like somebody's going to be really worn out. Like, somebody's going to be tired. I do hope for the best for Astro. I just had to pull one more card just to see. I do hope for the best for Astro. They are going to continue on strong. They're going to be fine. They're going to continue to grow and move on to different stages of their careers. And that's kind of all I have. So I hope you guys like this, Auroras. If you're out there, just hit that thumbs up button. Let me know if you want to see more. And until next time, guys, also make sure to consider joining and becoming a member. Consider getting a free reading every time I go live. And maybe getting a video if you want, and by, you know, whatever, from whatever idol you want, or even a private video if you become a pack leader. So there are a few things, options available. Go ahead and check that out. And also, please consider joining my Patreon, where I basically dump all of the videos that I will be posting to YouTube over in my Patreon first before they hit YouTube. So consider joining my Patreon. And until next time, guys, bye, deuces.